guys, this is Jackie, your nerdy crafter. My love of cats is no secret. And recently I've been really in the mood to read more books, and that's probably because classes are starting pretty soon. And so I was really in the mood to make a bookmark. And so for this week's tutorial, you guys will learn how to make your very own cat butt bookmark. Now these are not just any cat butts, they are inspired by the ones from Neko Atsume. Feel free to customize it to your favorite cat. Of course, I made these bookmarks for home. If you want to put them in your backpack, make sure that the tails are not swerving upwards. Instead, make sure that they are close to the body. That way you are not going to risk any breaking. If you want to take notes in your book, this is the perfect opportunity to go ahead and watch Pipe Cleaner Craft's video. She's going to teach you guys how to make your very own mini capsule pen. They are so tiny and colorful and will easily fit into your pocket. So make sure you check out that video and her channel and subscribe while you're there. For those of you new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. There are plenty of geeky tutorials to keep you entertained. Equally, if you like this project, don't forget to leave a like, and if you want to spread the love, don't forget to share. Here's what you'll need for this project. White polymer clay, this is from Sculpey, rounded pointy tool and a cutter, acrylic paint, a printout of the logo on cardstock paper. Since we are working with white clay, you're going to need rubbing alcohol and a Q-tip to clean up your piece from fingerprints or dust particles. The first thing we're going to do is take our white clay and make a ball out of it. Lightly push it down so that the bottom is flat. With your finger, push the end that will have the tail. This is going to make painting the bum a lot easier. For the legs, you're going to roll a chubby snake and pinch the end for the feet. Before we place the legs, white clay loves to gather dirt from existing dimensions. And so if you have pets, it's even worse. What we're going to do is take our rubbing alcohol and Q-tip and clean up our piece as much as possible. If you don't want to use rubbing alcohol, you can just paint all over the piece with white acrylic paint after it's baked and then add the details. Now to put the cute little legs, cut the top part at an angle and then smooth it in the body with a toothpick or a pointy tool. If you have liquid Sculpey, go ahead and use it for extra hold. Now do the other leg. Use your acrylic paint to paint on details. Clay takes less coats of paint when it's not baked, but you can always do this step after baking if you're unsure if your paint is non-toxic or not. For the tail, roll a thin snake, put liquid clay if you have, cut the bottom at an angle and smooth it on the body. Now place your clay in the freezer for 15 minutes to make the cutting easier. Once it's out, slice the front off and then make a cut in the middle. Wiggle your blade up and down to make the opening slightly bigger. Once you have a slit, put a piece of cardstock in there to keep the opening while it's baking. Make as many kitty butts as you want, and now you're going to bake them for 30 minutes at 275 degrees Fahrenheit. Make sure that your oven was preheated. Once it's baked, remove the small piece of paper and draw the X for the butt. Go ahead and glaze it to seal the paint. Watch my Polymer Clay Hacks video for more information on glaze. And the final step is to cut the paper so that it fits the slit and not show the paper when it's inserted into the book. Once you're happy, go ahead and glue the paper into the slit. Of course, if you want to make the paper last longer, you can add Mod Podge to cover it, or you can also use clear tape on both sides. All done! Don't forget to check out Lena's video and her channel and subscribe while you're there. They're so tiny and colorful. Before I let you guys go, let me show you what I got in One-Up-Box and LootCrate. For LootCrate, the theme is futuristic, and this is what we get. Oh my goodness, okay. Rick and Morty. I just randomly opened the page, and this is a pretty cool coloring page. First is a comic book. Now, I'm not familiar with this series, unfortunately, but this is going to give me a lot of time to take a look at it. I'm not quite sure what this is, but let's open and take a look. So this is really neat. It's an Enterprise plaque with the crew members. A gorgeous blue Rick and Morty inspired shirt. Now, usually they send black shirts and all the cat fur usually shows. So I'm really happy that now we get a bluish gray shirt. A Star Trek inspired pen. And one of the coolest things that caught my attention is from Futurama, you get the spaceship. This is definitely going in the basement because it's pretty awesome. So I'm just going to show you how it looks like in this packaging. Last but not least, a Mega Man blind box. So these are super, super cute, and I don't know who I'm hoping for, but of course, I'm going to hope for the classic blue Mega Man, or I think his name is Scissor Man, so let's hope for Scissor Man. Bag within a box. Oh, I think it's Red Mega Man. So here's our cute little figurine, and he's going to go on my toy shelf. If you want more information on LootCrate, I will leave it in the description box below. I am not affiliated, so there are no benefits for me whatsoever if you do click on any of the links. I just like sharing what I get in the boxes. If you have suggestions for future geeky tutorials, leave them in the comment section below. And don't forget to add me, especially on Instagram, because I'm there quite often. Until then, I will see you guys next week.